Imagine a world where the body is far from perfect, where differences are not barriers, but powerful motivators that push people to rise above. In today's video, we will explore the stories of 15 women who have stunned the world, from resilient athletes to famous YouTubers. Despite having bodies that defy convention, they possess an extraordinary vitality that surpasses what we ever thought possible. They don't just battle physical limitations, they challenge every preconceived notion about beauty, strength, and resilience. You'll be captivated by each story, each harsh journey they've endured. These are not just lessons in survival, but reminders that there are no limits we cannot overcome. If these women inspire you, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future stories filled with determination and strength that rise above every challenge. Imagine a world where gravity is no longer a barrier, and the limitations of the physical body are completely erased by the power of human determination. That is the world beneath the water's surface for Jessica Long, one of the greatest female swimmers in Paralympic history. But long before reaching the brilliance of her medals, her journey began with an extremely difficult challenge from birth. Jessica entered the world with a rare congenital condition known as Fibular Hemimelia. A complication during fetal development prevented her lower limbs from forming completely. The fibula bones were absent, and parts of the heel and feet were fused together. Faced with such a major biological obstacle, doctors had to make a very difficult but necessary decision when Jessica was only 18 months old: to perform surgery to remove the lower portions of both of her legs. This decision was made to allow her body to adapt to using prosthetic legs in the future. Losing her legs before she even had the chance to take her first steps meant that Jessica's childhood was filled with the challenge of learning to move with rigid mechanical prosthetics. On land, every step required tremendous effort. Yet her life took a completely different direction when she discovered what would become her true kingdom, the swimming pool. In the cool blue water, the physical limits she faced on land seemed to disappear. The buoyancy of the water supported her body, counteracting gravity and making the absence of her legs far less significant. Without relying on any artificial devices, Jessica learned to maximize the power of her arms, core muscles, and remaining upper legs. She moved through the water with remarkable speed and fluidity, like a torpedo cutting through every barrier in its path. From a little girl who relied on prosthetic legs just to walk, Jessica Long rose to dominate the Paralympic swimming lanes, building an extraordinary collection of nearly 30 prestigious medals. The pool became more than just a place to compete. It became a space of complete freedom. Jessica has shown the world that no physical limitation can imprison a powerful will. Her journey is a beautiful story that affirms a powerful truth. When we find the right environment to unlock our potential, even the greatest physical challenges can transform into the very force that propels us forward. The fashion world, glowing under the flash of cameras, has long been defined by graceful steps, fluid poses, and nearly flawless physical standards. Runways seem to be designed only for those who could walk confidently on their own 2 feet. But Jillian Mercado arrived with a story powerful enough to rewrite the rules of that glamorous world. From a young age, while nurturing a deep passion for art and fashion, Jillian faced an extraordinary challenge: muscular dystrophy. A genetic mutation within her body gradually interfered with the production of proteins necessary for healthy muscle development. As a result, progressive muscle weakening caused her limbs to lose strength and mobility over time. While many of her peers could run and move freely, Jillian relied on a wheelchair for her daily life. For most people, losing physical mobility would already be a significant barrier. But for a young woman dreaming of entering the fashion industry, the wheelchair seemed like the ultimate obstacle. Growing up and flipping through countless pages of fashion magazines, Jillian never saw anyone who looked like her represented in those glossy images. People who used wheelchairs were rarely visible in major fashion campaigns, and when they were often portrayed through a lens of sympathy rather than strength. Instead of accepting exclusion or allowing others to define her value, Jillian asked a bold question. Why should beauty and elegance be limited by the ability to walk? Her breakthrough moment came when she made a courageous decision to submit her application to a casting call for a major global fashion brand. Among thousands of candidates who matched the traditional model standard, Jillian's confident appearance in her wheelchair created a powerful visual impact. Her striking presence and unwavering confidence captured the attention of photographers and casting directors alike. She was not only selected, but quickly became a standout face in the campaign, challenging long-standing assumptions within the industry. From that historic milestone, Jillian Mercado began breaking down every closed door. She signed with some of the most powerful management agencies and appeared brilliantly in international fashion campaigns. Jillian proved to millions of people that a wheelchair is never a prison that confines the body. Under the stage lights, it transformed into a proud throne, a powerful platform that allowed a free spirit to rise and reach the brightest heights of art. Hit like and subscribe to the channel to keep exploring incredible stories like Jillian Mercado's. Try looking at it through this lens. At the age of 14, when most teenagers are swept up in sparkling dreams and the endless energy of youth, what would happen if the body suddenly refused to obey the commands of the brain? We often assume that youth is the most vibrant and resilient stage of human biology. Yet for Lauren "Lolo" Spencer, life presented a challenge far beyond imagination right at the starting line of adulthood. During what should have been the brightest years of high school, Lolo received a diagnosis that completely changed the course of her life. She was living with amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS, a medical condition that is extremely rare in young people. Within Lolo's nervous system, the motor neurons began a progressive process of degeneration. The vital communication lines that carry signals from the brain and spinal cord to the muscles gradually began to break down. As these connections weakened, muscle paralysis gradually followed, causing her body's movements and posture to change in ways she could no longer control. Eventually, a wheelchair became an unavoidable companion in her daily life. Facing a body that was slowly losing its physical mobility, the most natural reaction for a young girl might have been despair and a desire to withdraw from the world. The barriers created by society seemed to close off every door to the future before she even had the chance to step forward. But Lolo turned the situation around and rewrote that script herself. She asked a proud and powerful question. Why should attractiveness, fashion, and talent be defined by the ability to walk? Instead of hiding her physical challenges, Lolo decided to turn social media into her own powerful platform. She built a personal brand called Sitting Pretty, showcasing a vibrant lifestyle, sharp humor, and a bold sense of style, all while confidently embracing life in her wheelchair. That explosive and authentic energy shattered many stereotypes and quickly caught the attention of filmmakers. Lolo stepped onto the big screen with a breakthrough role in the independent film Give Me Liberty, and later continued to make her mark in well-known television series. Through her performances, she proved that actors with disabilities are fully capable of portraying complex, engaging characters, not simply roles designed to evoke sympathy from the audience. The journey of Lauren "Lolo" Spencer is a powerful anthem of self-respect and inner strength. She has affirmed a striking truth. Even when the signals between the brain and muscles are disrupted, the flame of pride and determination within can still illuminate a brilliant life. Her wheelchair has never been a limitation. Instead, it has become a throne from which she rises to pursue and express true artistry. Imagine being born in the heart of the African continent, where sun-kissed dark skin has long been a vibrant symbol of heritage and natural beauty. But what would happen if that defining feature were suddenly absent from the very moment you entered the world? For Thando Hopa, the renowned South African lawyer and model, this was not a hypothetical story. It was the beginning of a life filled with obstacles, but also extraordinary strength. From birth, Thando lived with albinism, a rare genetic condition. Her body lacks the enzyme tyrosinase, a biological key required for the production of melanin, the pigment responsible for coloring the skin, hair, and eyes. Without this enzyme, her body cannot produce melanin, giving her a strikingly pale appearance that stands in sharp contrast to the community around her. Beyond appearance, the condition also affects the development of the visual system. As a result, Thando has lived with severe vision impairment throughout her life. Growing up in an environment where differences in appearance can attract constant attention and sometimes deep social prejudice, her childhood was often a quiet battle. Struggling to see the words written on a classroom board, shielding her sensitive skin from the intense African sun, and navigating daily life with limited vision were just some of the physical challenges she faced. Yet the most difficult struggle was emotional. The feeling of isolation that can arise when someone looks different from those around them. Instead of allowing insecurity to confine her, Thando chose a bold and powerful response. She stepped into the spotlight. With sharp intelligence and determination, she built a career as a prosecutor, standing in court to defend justice and human rights. But she did not stop there. In a move that surprised many, she entered the demanding world of fashion. Bringing her natural appearance, her striking white hair, luminous skin, and unmistakable confidence to the global stage, Thando appeared on the cover of Vogue, challenging long-standing ideas about beauty and representation. Her presence reshaped perceptions and opened new conversations about diversity in fashion and media. The journey of Thando Hopa reads like an inspiring film. She has shown the world that when a person has the courage to fully embrace their uniqueness, even biological differences can become a powerful force, one capable of redefining beauty, identity, and possibility itself. Deandra Forrest is an American model who has become a powerful symbol of diversity and the evolving standards of beauty in the international fashion industry. Her story has attracted special attention because of the rare combination of African ancestry and congenital albinism, creating a distinctive appearance that has made her a standout face on major runways and fashion campaigns. Deandra Forrest was born with albinism, a genetic condition that affects the production of melanin, the pigment responsible for coloring the skin, hair, and eyes. In people with albinism, the body's biological system cannot produce enough melanin, which results in very light skin and hair that is often white or pale blonde. What makes Deandra particularly unique is that she carries the physical traits of African genetic heritage, including facial bone structure, skull shape, and characteristic facial features, while having skin that lacks pigmentation. This striking contrast creates a truly distinctive appearance. From an early age, Deandra's unique look drew a great deal of attention from those around her. However, rather than allowing curious stares or social stereotypes to define her value, she gradually learned to see herself in a more positive light. Her family played a vital role in helping her build confidence, encouraging her to view her differences as a natural part of who she is, rather than something to hide. A major turning point in Deandra Forrest's life came when she was discovered by modeling scouts. Her unique appearance quickly made a strong impression in the fashion industry, an environment that constantly seeks faces capable of creating a striking visual impact. As a result, Deandra soon began appearing in advertising campaigns, fashion photo shoots, and international events. Her career became even more prominent when she signed with major modeling agencies and appeared in campaigns for several global fashion brands. Beyond being a model, Deandra Forrest has become a symbol representing beauty diversity and awareness of albinism. Through interviews, community events, and media activities, she often shares her experiences of living with albinism and encourages society to view differences with greater respect and openness. In addition to her work in fashion, Deandra is also involved in many initiatives that raise awareness for people living with albinism around the world. She supports educational campaigns aimed at reducing prejudice and increasing public understanding of this genetic condition. Deandra Forrest's journey shows that beauty does not always follow familiar standards. When an individual steps forward and confidently expresses their identity, differences can become a source of strength. From a young girl with a rare appearance in her community, Deandra Forrest has grown into an influential figure in fashion, helping expand the way the world perceives beauty and human diversity. Hit like and subscribe to the channel to keep following inspiring stories like Deandra Forrest's. Let's begin with a fundamental hypothesis about the most basic foundation of human survival: the skeletal system. Nature designed the human skeleton like an internal suit of armor, a strong framework meant to protect vital organs and support the entire weight of the body. But what happens if, from the very moment you enter the world, that armor contains a serious structural flaw, turning even the simplest movements into potential risks? This is the remarkable and challenging story of actress and social activist Samantha Rank. From birth, Samantha has lived with a condition called Osteogenesis Imperfecta, often known as brittle bone disease. Deep within her biological system, a genetic coding issue prevents her body from producing sufficient type 1 collagen, the essential protein that acts like a form of cement, providing strength and flexibility to bones. Because of this shortage, Samantha's entire skeletal structure is extremely delicate and vulnerable. Even minor physical impacts can lead to fractures. A tight hug, a small bump, or even a sudden twist of movement could result in serious structural injuries. The effects of this condition go beyond frequent injuries. The biological challenge also affected the natural development of her rib cage and spine. With a smaller chest cavity and a much shorter stature than most of her peers, a wheelchair became an essential tool for mobility in her daily life. Faced with a body that must constantly guard against potential harm from everyday circumstances, the natural reaction for many people would be to withdraw and build a protective barrier around themselves. Yet Samantha Rank chose to break away from that instinct. Instead of avoiding the world, she stepped forward into the spotlight with a spirit that stood in complete contrast to her fragile physical condition, one that could not be broken. With sharp intelligence, a great sense of humor, and confident presence, Samantha has grown into a vibrant actress and an inspiring journalist. She uses her presence on public media platforms to expose the underlying societal prejudices, demanding equality and absolute respect for the disabled community. Samantha Ranke's journey delivers a powerful message that breaks every norm. A person's bone structure may be as fragile as glass, but their will, talent, and pride are eternal diamonds that no adversity can shatter. For the Irish educator and fashion icon Sinead Burke, changing the perspective of an entire industry system is not a far-fetched dream, but a brilliant and proud battle. Sinead's story begins with a biological factor from the moment she was born: achondroplasia. Deep within her body, a genetic mutation on the FGR3 gene sent out a misleading signal. Instead of allowing cartilage to naturally grow and elongate, this mutation accelerated the process of turning cartilage into bone too soon. Nature's rush resulted in a very unique physique. While her upper body developed to standard size, her limb bones were shortened asymmetrically. Standing at 1.05 meters tall, every day out on the street for her is a confrontation with countless barriers in a world built on a singular reference point. However, the harshness is not only in the daily physical inconveniences. For a young woman with a burning passion for fashion, the greatest pain is the rejection of beauty. The billion-dollar industry that has always worshipped tall, slender figures has completely forgotten people like her. Adult clothing is too big and has to be altered, while the garments that fit size-wise carry designs that look like they're meant for a 3-year-old. This invisibility easily shatters anyone's self-esteem, making them believe that their body doesn't deserve to shine. But Sinead would not let those one-size-fits-all designs dictate her value. With a sharp mindset, she stepped onto the world's largest speaking platforms, directly asking the most powerful designers, "Why does design exclude human diversity?" She didn't seek sympathy, she demanded fairness in aesthetics, and the world had no choice but to listen. Her resilience and exceptional critical thinking have brought Sinead Burke to the cover of the prestigious Vogue magazine and seated at the front row of the world's biggest fashion weeks. Sinead's journey is a powerful testament that breaks every conventional measure. She has shown millions that a person's greatness is never measured by the height of their bones, but by the strength to stretch the boundaries of the world, making it more inclusive and brilliant. The human nervous system operates like a high-speed fiber optic network, constantly transmitting vital commands from the brain to every muscle group in the body. For Catarina Oliveira, this perfectly connected system was permanently altered after a traumatic, widespread spinal cord injury. The devastating injury severed the neural signals from the lower back down, causing her legs to lose the ability to move autonomously, and over time, her lower limb muscles began to atrophy due to lack of activation. Faced with the collapse of her core mobility foundation, being reliant on a wheelchair seemed like a permanent sentence that would imprison a young woman's desire for life. However, instead of allowing adversity to determine her fate, Catarina made an extraordinary shift in mindset. She realized that it was not her physical limitations, but the rigid urban designs, indifferent steps, and narrow-minded societal views that were the real barriers. From this understanding, the wheelchair became not a symbol of weakness, but a springboard that propelled her back into an active and free lifestyle. With pride in her spirit, Katarina stepped into the spotlight to become a powerful voice for the disabled community. She confidently showcased her vibrant beauty and modern lifestyle on social media platforms, breaking the shallow prejudices about imperfect bodies. Katarina Oliveira's groundbreaking journey has revealed a sharp truth. When physical neural connections break, the unyielding will of a person can create new paths to continue moving forward and live the fullest life possible. Leave a 1 in the comments if you resonate with Katarina Oliveira. The human skeletal system was intricately designed by nature, with each joint and muscle group performing a unique mechanical function. For Jillian Williams, a promising volleyball player, this biological order was confronted with a ruthless variable. When bone cancer suddenly attacked and severely damaged her femur, doctors had to propose a groundbreaking medical intervention called Rotationplasty to eliminate the diseased cells while preserving as much mobility as possible for her. Rather than performing a total amputation, this major surgery involved an astonishing biological reconstruction. Surgeons removed the damaged portion of the femur, then kept the healthy lower leg and foot intact, rotated them 180 degrees, and reattached them to the remaining part of the leg. In this new body structure, Jillian's toes now pointed backward, and her original ankle joint was raised to fully function as a new mechanical knee joint. This unique design allowed the heel to provide propulsion and enhanced flexibility as she attached a prosthetic foot to her newly created knee. Choosing Rotationplasty meant Jillian had to face curious stares due to her body's completely unique appearance compared to conventional norms. However, the young woman turned the situation around with incredible pride. That knee made of her heel became a powerful launch pad that enabled Jillian to return to elite sports, confidently striding forward and rising to become an outstanding member of the U.S. national sitting volleyball team. Jillian Williams' breakthrough journey is a testament to breaking all limits. When faced with the survival boundary, an unprecedented physical reconfiguration can become a masterpiece of indomitable will. The human face has always been seen as the center of communication and the strictest measure of beauty standards by society. For Cassandra Naud in Canada and Mariana Mendez in Brazil, nature gifted them with a distinct biological mark from birth. Their skin automatically produced large, dark, and thick birthmarks, covering a significant portion of their faces. In a world obsessed with flawless skin and beauty technologies that conceal imperfections, the radiant presence of these birthmarks immediately faced countless biases, even suggestions of cosmetic surgery from a young age to make life easier. Faced with the immense pressure to erase their original marks, both Cassandra and Mariana made a courageous and steadfast decision. Instead of accepting painful surgeries with the risk of leaving permanent scars just to please the crowd, they chose to proudly embrace their birthmarks as an integral, sacred part of their being. For Cassandra, a professional dancer, the large birthmark under her right eye became a striking visual feature, helping her shine and stand out on the harsh entertainment stages. Similarly, in the vibrant South American country, Mariana turned the uniqueness of her face into a powerful fashion statement, confidently walking as a model and breaking the mold of Brazil's beauty industry. The journey of these two girls from opposite sides of the globe is a beautiful story of self-respect and breaking free from psychological barriers. By boldly stepping into the spotlight and refusing to be assimilated by empty beauty standards, Cassandra and Mariana transformed a physiological characteristic once seen as a flaw into a unique symbol of allure. Their story delivers a powerful message that shatters all molds. The most radiant perfection never comes from an appearance altered to fit the majority, but from the courage to love and honor one's original self completely. Imagine a life where the most basic foundation of movement, the legs and lower spine, simply do not exist. For Paya Martel, this is not a hypothetical scenario, but a harsh reality from the moment she took her first breath. Born with sacral agenesis, a congenital condition where the lower spine and pelvis failed to develop, Paya's body never grew the lower half structure. In a world designed entirely for those who walk on two legs, Paya seemed to be stripped of any opportunity for independent movement. Concepts like body balance, posture, and the simple act of walking appeared to be permanently out of reach. However, where nature left a biological void, Paya's intense will to live rose to rewrite the rules. She resolutely rejected being confined to a bed or entirely dependent on support devices. Instead of succumbing to despair, Paya transformed her arms and upper body strength into a completely new form of movement. With extraordinary flexibility and resilience, she used her arms to bear her entire body weight, gliding across the ground and maintaining balance with remarkable ease. Her arms have completely replaced the function of her legs, allowing her to move freely in her world with an incredible sense of pride. Paya Martel's journey of breaking barriers is a vivid testament, shattering all physical limits. She has shown the world a beautiful truth. The most stable center of gravity in a person does not lie in the pelvis or legs, but in a vibrant will to survive and an unshakable desire to live. The extraordinary journeys of these women are not only a victory of willpower, but also a powerful reminder of the inner strength within every person. Their stories have proven that strength is not just in the body, but in a strong will to live and an unwavering determination. If you feel inspired by these stories, don't forget to hit like and subscribe to the channel so we can continue to explore more journeys of overcoming every challenge together. Hollywood, often seen as the capital of perfection with some of the strictest beauty standards in the world. But what happens when certain stars rise to fame with appearances that are completely unconventional? In today's video, we're diving into 15 Hollywood celebrities with the most unusual looks. Faces that were once doubted, labeled as not fitting the mold, yet ultimately forced the entire entertainment industry to rethink its standards. Behind the spotlight lie surprising stories you may have never heard before. Who on this list sparked the most controversy? Who turned what was once considered a flaw into a million-dollar personal brand? Make sure to watch until the end so you don't miss the names that will truly shock you. If you believe talent matters more than appearance, hit like right now. And don't forget to subscribe to keep exploring more dramatic behind-the-scenes stories from the world of Hollywood. Jamie Brewer, born in 1985 in California, USA, is a globally renowned actress and model. She is known not only for her impressive on-screen performances, but also as a great icon of inclusion. As someone with Down syndrome, Jamie has proven to the world that talent and perseverance can overcome biological limitations, opening new doors for disabled artists in Hollywood. Before stepping into the spotlight, Jamie Brewer was an active social activist. She joined the organization, The Arc, a place that protects the rights and development of people with intellectual disabilities. Notably, Jamie has worked with the Texas state legislature to advocate for changes to offensive terminology, often referred to as the R word, in legal texts, replacing it with more respectful language. Her foundation of confidence and public speaking skills became a solid springboard when she decided to pursue a professional acting career. Jamie's biggest career breakthrough came in 2011, when she was cast as Adelaide Langdon in the first season of the hit series, American Horror Story, AHS. Her role was not simply that of a character with a disability, but a personality with depth, emotion, and charisma. This success made her a familiar face in the series, leading to her appearances in subsequent seasons: Coven, Freak Show, Cult, and Apocalypse. Jamie was critically acclaimed for her versatile acting abilities, from a powerful witch to an innocent yet mysterious girl. In 2015, Jamie Brewer wrote a new chapter in the history of the fashion industry. She became the first woman with Down syndrome to walk the catwalk at New York Fashion Week. In designer Carrie Hammer's Role Models, Not Runway Models campaign, Jamie appeared stunning and exuded unparalleled confidence. That moment conveyed a powerful message. Beauty doesn't lie in rigid standards, but in inner strength and radiance. Not content with just screen and runway, Jamie has also achieved tremendous success on the theater stage. In 2018, she was honored with an award, Drama Desk Award for the role in the play Amy and the Orphans. This is strong evidence of her true artistic talent. Jamie has always maintained that always be true to yourself and never let anyone define your limits. Jamie Brewer's journey is not just the story of a star, but a beacon of hope for the disability community worldwide. She has changed public perception of diversity, affirming that every person, regardless of background or health condition, deserves the opportunity to shine and contribute to the arts. Rose Siggins, 1972 to 2015, was born in Colorado, USA, with a rare medical condition called sacral agenesis, spinal degeneration. This disease caused her legs to not develop normally and to lack sensation. To protect her spine and long-term health, her parents made the difficult decision to amputate Rose's legs when she was only 2 years old. Instead of using cumbersome and painful prosthetic legs, Rose chose a unique way to move around, using her hands and a skateboard. Her independence and agility on the skateboard have become a symbol of her never-give-up spirit. One of the most memorable milestones in Rose's life was overcoming serious medical warnings to become a mother. Doctors had initially worried that her body structure, lacking a lower body, would prevent her from carrying a safe pregnancy. However, Rose proved them wrong by marrying and giving birth to 2 healthy children, Luke and Shelby. She single-handedly cared for her children, drove a custom-designed car, and did all the housework like a normal woman. Her story has been a powerful inspiration regarding the right to happiness and motherhood for people with disabilities. Rose Siggins rose to global fame for her role as Legless Susie in the hit television series American Horror Story Freak Show, 2014. This role not only brought her fame, but also helped her spread a message about acceptance of people with different appearances. Sadly, in December 2015, Rose passed away at the age of 43 due to complications following kidney stone surgery. Although her passing leaves many with a sense of loss, Rose Siggins' life journey remains a hymn to courage, reminding us that if life throws you adversity, use it to make a difference. Hit like and subscribe to continue spreading inspiring stories of resilience and uniqueness. Victoria Modesta, born Victoria Moskalyova, born in 1988 in Latvia, is not only a singer and model, but also a contemporary cultural icon. She is known worldwide as the bionic pop artist, the first female bionic artist. Victoria's journey is a brilliant testament to transforming physical imperfections into a powerful aesthetic advantage, completely redefining the concept of beauty and perfection in the technological age. Victoria's life began with harsh challenges. From birth, a medical error caused her to dislocate her hip and severely damage her left leg. Throughout her childhood in Latvia, she underwent 15 painful surgeries, but her condition did not improve much. At age 12, her family moved to London, hoping for a brighter future. However, there she faced not only the language barrier, but also discrimination from her peers because of her different appearance, which motivated her to seek a strong way out for herself. Victoria's biggest turning point in her life occurred when she was 20 years old. After years of enduring persistent pain and limited mobility, she made a courageous and controversial decision: to have her left leg amputated from the knee down. For Victoria, this wasn't a loss or a tragedy, but a liberation. She wanted to regain control of her body, replacing a non-functioning part with artistic and technologically advanced prosthetics. Since receiving her new appearance, Victoria Modesta no longer tries to hide her prosthetic leg. Instead, she made it the center of attention through the Alternative Limb Project. She appeared with prosthetic legs designed as works of art, from pointed, sparkling legs to modern designs incorporating LED lights. The pinnacle of her career was her performance at the closing ceremony of the London 2012 Paralympic Games and the music video Prototype, in collaboration with Channel 4. Her message was clear: disability is not a weakness, but can be a step forward in human evolution through technology. Today, Victoria Modesta is a highly influential figure in the world of fashion and technology. She asserts that every individual has the right to freely choose their own appearance and identity. Her story has inspired millions, especially the disability community, helping them realize that difference is a unique strength. Victoria is not just an artist, she is a pioneer, paving the way for a future where the boundaries between humans and technology are blurred through creativity and self-respect. Erica Irvin, born 1979, also known by her stage name Amazon Eve. She is a famous American model, actress, and fitness trainer. With an impressive height of 203 centimeters, 6 feet 8 inches. She not only attracted attention for her outstanding physique, but also for her inspiring journey to rediscover herself and assert her position in an industry that traditionally prioritizes conventional beauty standards. Born in Turlock, California, Erica grew taller than her peers from a young age. By the age of 14, she had grown to 180 centimeters tall. This difference caused her considerable difficulties in fitting in, from being teased at school to daily inconveniences like finding clothes or shoes that fit. However, instead of withdrawing, Erica was determined to pursue her education, graduating in theater and business administration, while also training to transform her large physique into a symbol of strength. Erica Irvin's career truly took off in 2011 when she was officially recognized by the Guinness World Records organization as the world's tallest professional model. This event opened the door for her to grace the covers of numerous international fashion magazines and become the face of many advertising campaigns. Erica proved that her enormous height was not a barrier, but a weapon that made her unique on the catwalk. Not only did Erica succeed in modeling, but she also ventured into acting and achieved considerable success. Her most impressive role was the character Amazon Eve in the hit series American Horror Story Freak Show, 2014. Through this role, she powerfully conveyed a message about accepting different personalities. In real life, Erica is also a passionate supporter of the body positivity movement. She shared that her transition journey and facing her unique height helped her understand the value of living authentically. Today, Erica Irvin continues to be actively involved as a personal trainer and motivational speaker. She is living proof of how to transform the unusual into the extraordinary. Her story reminds us that don't try to blend in with the crowd when you were born to stand out. With courage and determination, Erica has written a new chapter in the definition of beauty in the 21st century. If you agree that we were born to stand out, just as Erica Irvin has proven, drop a 1 to show pride in your own uniqueness. Sofia Jirau, born in 1996 in Puerto Rico, is not only a famous model, but also an icon of perseverance and courage. As someone with Down syndrome, Sofia has proven to the world that biological barriers can never stop a heart full of aspirations. Her life motto is, "Unlimited, without limits." She has written a new chapter in the history of modern fashion, where diversity is celebrated instead of being excluded. Sofia's journey to the top began in her hometown of Puerto Rico, where she always nurtured her dream of becoming a professional model and a successful businesswoman. The biggest turning point came in February 2020 when she bravely walked the catwalk. New York Fashion Week. Sofia's appearance immediately captivated international attention. She not only showcased radiant beauty, but also delivered a powerful message. Talent and charisma cannot be defined by any flaws. In 2022, Sofia Jirau made history when she officially joined the Love Cloud campaign. Victoria's Secret. She became the first model with Down syndrome in history to represent the world's most prestigious lingerie brand. This event was not only a personal success for Sofia, but also a huge step forward for inclusion in the global fashion industry. Her image, appearing across various media outlets, inspired millions of people in similar situations, helping them believe in their own worth and potential. Beyond her role as a model, Sofia is also a dynamic businesswoman. She founded an online fashion and accessories brand called Alavet, the way she pronounces the English phrase, "I love it." Through this brand, Sofia wants to spread optimism and love of life to everyone. In addition, she actively participates in campaigns to raise awareness about Down syndrome, striving to eliminate prejudice and create equal opportunities for people with disabilities worldwide. Sofia Jirau's journey is the most vivid testament to pursuing one's passion despite all adversity. She often tells her fans, "Look at me and you'll see that nothing is impossible." Her unwavering determination changed the public's perception of beauty and human potential. Sofia was not just a beautiful face on a magazine cover, she was a beacon of hope, reminding us that when we dare to dream and strive, the world will open its doors to us. Chelsea Werner, born in 1992 in California, USA, is a determined professional gymnast and model. Born with Down syndrome, doctors initially worried that her low muscle tone would hinder her mobility. However, through unwavering perseverance, Chelsea proved them wrong, starting gymnastics at the age of 4. She has won the U.S. Special Olympics National Championship 4 times and the World Championship twice. This achievement was not merely a sporting accomplishment, but a powerful affirmation of the extraordinary capabilities of the human spirit in the face of biological barriers. Not stopping at sports, Chelsea continued to break beauty standards as she ventured into the world of fashion. With her radiant smile and confident presence, she became a model for major brands and had the honor of walking at New York Fashion Week. She has become the face of numerous campaigns promoting diversity and inclusion, appearing in prestigious magazines around the world. Chelsea Werner's journey has inspired millions globally, encouraging them to courageously pursue their dreams regardless of their background. She proves that differences are not barriers, but rather unique strengths that allow us to shine. Nikki Lilly, born 2004 in London, England, whose real name is Nikki Christou, is one of the most inspiring content creators in the world. She is not only a well-known YouTuber, but also a resilient social activist. Nikki's life is a powerful testament to transforming physical pain into inner strength, spreading hope to millions who are facing hardships. Her life changed forever at the age of 6, when she was diagnosed with a rare medical condition called arteriovenous malformation, AVM. The disorder caused the blood vessels on the right side of her face to tangle abnormally, leading to severe swelling, heavy nosebleeds, and intense pain. Instead of enjoying a carefree childhood, Nikki underwent more than 70 surgeries and hundreds of hospital visits. The changes in her appearance brought not only physical suffering, but also immense psychological pressure, as she faced curious stares from the world around her. At just 8 years old, in an effort to find joy during long treatment periods, she launched her YouTube channel, Nikki Lilly. Initially, she shared everyday interests such as makeup, baking, and singing. Rather than hiding her face, however, Nikki bravely appeared on camera with remarkable confidence. Her channel quickly gained popularity not only because of her talent, but also due to her unbreakable optimism. Despite facing negative comments and online bullying, Nikki consistently responded with kindness and grace. She turned her YouTube platform into a safe space for those who feel different, helping them recognize their true worth. Nikki Christou's dedication has been recognized worldwide with numerous prestigious awards. In 2016, she received the Pride of Britain Award. She also won CBBC's Junior Bake Off and earned a BAFTA Kids Award for her documentary, My Life, Born to Vlog, which tells her personal story. Beyond personal fame, Nikki and her family founded the Butterfly AVM charity. Through this organization, she has raised hundreds of thousands of pounds to support medical research into AVM and assist patients facing similar challenges. She has become a powerful voice in raising awareness and combating bullying against people with visible differences. Nikki's journey offers a profound lesson about the true meaning of beauty. She affirms, "You are unique, and that is your power." She proves that appearance does not define who we are. Rather, it is our spirit, kindness, and determination that shine the brightest. Now, entering adulthood, Nikki continues to spread positive energy. Her story reminds us all that no matter how harsh the challenges life throws at you, you always have the right to choose how to face them, with a smile and a courageous heart. Like and subscribe to spread the word. True beauty is about soul and courage. Lauren Wasser, born in 1988 in California, USA, is a professional model and prominent social activist. She became known worldwide as the girl with the golden legs after surviving a devastating medical tragedy. Lauren's journey is not only a story of survival, but also a movement to raise awareness about women's health and redefine beauty in the international fashion industry. In 2012, at the height of her career as a model and basketball athlete, Lauren's life took a dark turn overnight. She was found unconscious in her apartment with severe flu-like symptoms. At the hospital, doctors diagnosed her with toxic shock syndrome, TSS, a rare but life-threatening infection linked to tampon use. Lauren came dangerously close to death as her organs began to fail and she suffered a massive heart attack. To save her life, doctors were forced to make the painful decision to amputate her right leg below the knee due to spreading gangrene. Losing part of her body plunged Lauren into deep depression. Yet, with the resilience of an athlete, she refused to surrender to fate. She learned to walk again with a prosthetic leg and gradually returned to modeling. However, her remaining leg had also suffered severe damage and caused her years of relentless pain. In early 2018, Lauren made another courageous decision: to amputate her left leg as well, ending the constant suffering and allowing herself greater mobility with new prosthetics. Rather than hiding them, she chose striking gold prosthetic legs, transforming them into a bold fashion statement about strength, empowerment, and personal identity. Lauren Wasser did not stop at rebuilding her modeling career. She has devoted much of her time to becoming a passionate activist, fighting for transparency in the production of feminine hygiene products. She has advocated for the Robin Danielson Act, a proposed law that would require companies to clearly disclose the ingredients used in tampons and conduct thorough research on their health impacts. Lauren wants to ensure that no woman ever has to endure a tragedy like hers simply because of a lack of information or awareness. Today, Lauren Wasser is one of the most sought-after models, walking the runway for iconic fashion houses such as Louis Vuitton, Gucci, and Lacoste. She is living proof that true beauty does not lie in physical perfection, but in resilience and the courage to face adversity. Her story has inspired millions around the world, encouraging them to love their bodies and stand up for what is right. Lauren often reminds us, "What doesn't knock you down will make you shine brighter and stronger than ever before." Kelly Knox, born in 1984 in London, England, is one of the brightest symbols of diversity in the international modeling industry. Born without her left forearm, Kelly has never viewed her condition as a flaw or a barrier. Instead, she has used her difference to challenge the fashion world's rigid standards of perfection, proving that individuality is a person's greatest strength. Her life changed forever in 2008 when she entered and won the BBC reality show Britain's Missing Top Model. The victory not only earned her a feature in the prestigious Marie Claire magazine, but also sparked widespread discussion about the representation of people with disabilities in mainstream media. Despite entering a fashion industry that still held many prejudices at the time, Kelly persevered, establishing her place through talent, professionalism, and undeniable presence. One of the defining aspects of Kelly Knox's personal brand is her firm decision not to wear a prosthetic arm. She wants the world to see her body authentically, sending a powerful message of confidence and self-respect. Kelly has walked at London Fashion Week and collaborated with global brands. Beyond modeling, she is also an active advocate, co-founding campaigns that promote diversity and empower people with physical differences to pursue their dreams without ever feeling left behind. Sofia Sanchez, born in 2009 in Ukraine, is a talented actress, model, and social activist. Her life journey began with harsh challenges in her homeland, but through inner strength and the unwavering support of her family, Sofia has become one of the most recognizable representatives of the Down syndrome community in Hollywood, spreading messages of self-worth and diversity around the world. Sofia was born with Down syndrome and was sadly abandoned at an orphanage in Ukraine shortly after birth. Fate smiled upon her when Jennifer and Hector Sanchez, an American couple, adopted her at just 16 months old. In the United States, Sofia grew up in a loving family alongside her 3 older brothers, including one who also has Down syndrome. This nurturing environment helped her recognize her own value early on, and she began capturing global attention through inspiring short videos featuring her famous quote, "Down syndrome is not scary, it's just a colorful difference." Her career flourished as she moved into film and fashion. She gained widespread recognition for her role as Wovi in The Hunger Games, The Ballad of Songbirds and Snakes, and has participated in campaigns promoting the Down syndrome Barbie doll by Mattel, further reinforcing her impact as a symbol of inclusion and representation. Beyond acting, Sofia Sanchez is also the author of beloved children's books, such as You Are Enough and You Are Loved. Through these works, she gently reminds readers that every individual, regardless of disabilities or differences, deserves to be valued and to shine. Sofia's journey is not just a story of personal success, it is a beacon of hope for those striving to claim their place in society, proving that true worth comes from embracing who you are. Comment 1 to support, and like and subscribe for more inspiring human stories. Angel Giuffria, born and raised in the United States, is a resilient actress known worldwide as the Bionic Actress. Born without part of her left arm, Angel has never viewed her condition as a tragedy or limitation. Instead, she has faced the world with confidence and pride. She was one of the youngest individuals ever fitted with a myoelectric prosthetic arm at just 4 months old, beginning a lifelong journey that merges the human body with modern technology. What makes Angel truly unique is the way she transforms high-tech bionic arms into a bold statement of personal identity. Rather than hiding her difference, she often wears custom-designed prosthetics featuring futuristic elements, sometimes even integrated with LED lights. For Angel, technology is not merely a tool for daily living. It is an artistic extension of herself, helping her project a powerful and empowering image both on the runway and on screen. In Hollywood, she has appeared in major productions such as The Hunger Games, Mockingjay, Part 1, and the TV series Goliath. However, her greatest contribution goes beyond her acting roles. Angel is a passionate advocate for authentic representation of people with disabilities in the entertainment industry. She works tirelessly to challenge outdated stereotypes and encourages filmmakers to cast actors with disabilities in meaningful, psychologically complex roles, not merely symbolic side characters. Angel Giuffria's journey proves that when we dare to embrace and celebrate our uniqueness, we gain the power to inspire the world. Francesca Mills, born in 1996 in Stafford, England, is one of the most promising and talented young actresses in contemporary film and theater. Though she has a shorter stature due to achondroplasia, Francesca has proven that artistic ability and burning passion can break even the strictest molds in Hollywood and on prestigious stages. She is not only an actress, but also a symbol of confidence and powerful emotional expression in every role she takes on. Her passion for performance began at an early age. Francesca trained at the Jill Clews Academy of Theatre Arts in Newcastle-under-Lyme, where she received professional instruction in both acting and dance. Her background in movement has greatly supported her ability to control her body and perform physically demanding roles. Through relentless determination, she quickly caught the attention of directors, moving from local theater productions to major international projects. Francesca first gained widespread recognition for her role as Cherry Dorrington in the hit TV series Harlots, 2017 to 2019. With a performance that was sharp, witty, and emotionally layered, she made Cherry one of the show's most memorable characters. Her career continued to rise with roles in high-profile projects such as Pistol, directed by Danny Boyle, and especially as Meldoff in the miniseries The Witcher: Blood Origin. In the world of The Witcher: Blood Origin, Francesca Mills portrayed a fiercely charismatic dwarf blacksmith, wielding her battle hammer with strength and authority. The role showcased her ability to embody powerful, psychologically complex characters with commanding presence. Beyond her on-screen success, Francesca has also shone brightly on prestigious stages such as the Royal Shakespeare Company and Shakespeare's Globe. One of the most remarkable milestones in her career was her portrayal of Bottom in A Midsummer Night's Dream. Her outstanding performance earned her a nomination for the Ian Charleson Award, which honors exceptional classical performances by actors under 30. This critical recognition affirmed that Francesca's talent transcends any physical characteristics. Francesca Mills' journey stands as a powerful statement about diversity in the arts. She has often expressed that she refuses to be confined to stereotypical roles traditionally written for little people. Instead, she actively seeks characters with distinct personalities, meaningful story arcs, and emotional depth. Through professionalism and a positive outlook, Francesca has inspired many young artists within the disability community to bravely pursue their dreams. She proves that with true ability and perseverance, the world will judge you by what you contribute on stage and screen, not by conventional measurements. And that was the top 15 Hollywood celebrities with the most unusual appearances. Individuals once labeled as different or even unconventional, yet ultimately recognized by the world for their talent, resilience, and irreplaceable confidence. If you believe that being different is a true strength, hit like right now to support these inspiring stories. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss our next exciting rankings, where we continue exploring the extraordinary journeys behind the glamour of Hollywood.